Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Trails in the Sky. Last time where we left off, we took a liberal news reporter and his camerawoman to the Amistless Tower. You know where I think it was Pat and Luke. That's where they ran off to that one time in the beginning of the game. So now we're just gonna go ahead and go in and report the quest. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Shira, what are you doing here? This is a rare occasion. You're usually out and about. Yeah, I just finished the jobs I took over for your father. I was reporting to the guild. Oh, so you finished your load too, huh? Somehow or another, I guess. I heard from Ina that you guys aren't doing too bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through to train the two of you amounted to something. We're grateful too. Well, I guess we'll report in as well then. Go ahead, let's see what you got. Good work, you two. How about you, Sherzard? Don't you think they've done a fine job as well? For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job. But you shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work. Especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it. Great work, all of you. I'm surprised that we were able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if we'll be able to relax for a bit now. I don't know. I can imagine that the downtime might be a bit of a drag. Well, that won't be a problem since there are plenty of other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters. It's been a while since I've been able to take a break. Alright, it's time for my reward. I'm gonna get drunk until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you two join me as well. We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourself? So what you're saying is you're turning down my invitation? You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and try to strip in public. Agreed. It's pretty embarrassing. Charizard, just where do you think you're going to take these underage kids? Oh, come on. The alcohol is what makes things interesting. What if they're so against coming along with me? Then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yep. Instead, I would just have Joshua make up for your absence. But why me? Shira? Now hold on a minute. Joshua, you look like you'll make a fine companion. Whether we're talking about booze or something else behind closed doors, I hope break you in. Break me in? Alright, you big pervert, Joshua. What are you drooling like that for? It's not what you think. We've got a major problem. Huh? Mayor Klaus? Estelle? Joshua? Shazard? Am I glad to see you? Saved by the bell. What's going on, sir? And why are you in such a hurry? This is terrible. My home. It's a disaster. It's gone. What? Alright. Calm down, Mayor. Take a deep breath and let it out. Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out. What? That's not being calm at all, Estelle. I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door, so I looked around and the rooms were in a state of great disarray. Wait, what are you talking about your wife and Lita? Don't worry, they're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic room. That's a relief to hear. It's lucky that no harm came to anyone. It won't get us anywhere just sitting around here. So could you take us to the crime scene, Mayor Klaus? Absolutely. I appreciate your cooperation. Wait for me. I'm going too. Good idea. We may be of some help. Well, if you insist. Aina, we'll be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you have anything come up, just toss it on Ridge's shoulders. I'm sure he's just relaxing at the bar anyway. Yes, I'll do just that. And everyone, be careful. Wow, this place is an absolute mess. The crooks really tore through here. Look at the safe. The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry, especially after having you go all the way to trouble to get it here. It's not you who should be apologizing. It's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in this house? The other rooms, for the most part, appear to be left untouched. They're about as messy as the attic room in which my wife and Lita were locked up in. Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is? I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you to check on the inside of the house. You mean like an on-site investigation? Are you sure we're up to the task? Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover up the most ground, no? Alright, we'll see what we can do. Proceed carefully and deliberately. Alright, Mayor, how about we talk in the parlor? Sure. Now, where do I begin? An on-site investigation, huh? I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach. How about we start from this room? Let's not forget to ask for witness statements from the other residents. Sounds like a plan. The gift we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... Those crooks aren't gonna get away with this! It looks like it doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or... They really have cracked the combination? It's not impossible, but I imagine that it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My guess is that they figured out the combination using a much simpler means. What do you mean by simpler means? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. A powder like that would have absorptive properties, and due to its finesse, it would have been invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. Alright, and? Now let's imagine for a minute that the mayor pressed the combination with the powder present. The powder and the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. This would be one way to which buttons were pressed. Now wait a minute, wouldn't they still not know the order in which the buttons were pressed? That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crooks could press the buttons in order starting from the least luminescent. It might be a little more difficult if there were duplicate numbers, but the crooks should be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they were. That makes sense. Joshua, are you a genius or something? That's just basic knowledge. Anyway, let's check out the buttons. Just as I thought, powder was used. Now there's no doubt in my mind that the safe was opened using the same method I just explained. Oh, right. Now the big question is, who tested the buttons with that powder? We would know it would have to at least be someone who visited the residence. Right, now figuring out who it is, that's going to be the tricky part. Look, there's some marks on this railing. You're right, and they're fresh too. Looks like some metal dug into the wood. Ironically, I can't see anything, which is really funny. This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this. It looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered about the room. It seems kind of senseless to have done all this. Oh, oops. I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? That means this wasn't a one-man job. How many people were in the group? I'd probably guess about 3 or 4. Oh, that reminds me. One of them was short. It must have been a girl. Huh? What's this? Don't you think it's a little bit strange for Leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not the type that grows around here. You're sharp, Estelle. This is where the residents were locked up. It's probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking everybody up. So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent towards us. Is there anything you notice in particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to tell you about any specific features. That reminds me. I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel, and there were just the 2 of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. They said the front door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? Doesn't look like the lock's been broken either. Which means they got in another way. Alright, so I talked to the 2 witnesses. I know how they got in. And I know what they did. Let me see here. I guess that should be it, right? Is there anything else to check? It's just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this. Looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either had no idea about the value of the books or... Alright, so then if that's the case, there's no reason to go over anything else. I think I know what to do. I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you 2? Did you find anything? Alright, then let's check the details one by one to see what we've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? And how many of them were there? About 3 or 4. And where did they get into the house from? Yeah, the tenants on the 2nd floor. Point blank, what is the portrait of those thoughts have committed the crime? Wow, you guys did a good job investigating. Looks like we'll be able to specify the criminals, who the criminals are, with this information. Mayor Klaus, for the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study? When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. The intruder from the magazine company was one. The reporter from the magazine company. Oh, so those 2 that came to visit you too? But at the time of the crime, they were with us at the Asmolus Tower. I think we can cross them off the list of suspects. I see. So, Mayor Klaus, were there any others? Other than that, there was only Gisette. I don't know. But let's not kid ourselves here. I think it'd be a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone were to put their mind into it, they could easily create a replica. But I'm telling you, she was a nice girl. She was modest and courteous. Right, Joshua? I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During that time when the mayor put the septium into the safe, the girl's eyes lit up like a hunter eyeing its prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out on it. But at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student. You must be joking. Unbelievable. At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel. But she said something about taking off for Walnut sometime today. Well, looks like we'll have to hurry then. Estelle? Joshua? Let's try the hotel first. Right. Understood. And, oh, it's actually just a straight shot. Nope. Yeah. So first off, let me just rest up. Now we can talk to him. Estelle? Joshua? And even you, Shazard. Is there something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Gisette? She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here. Oh, of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago. Shoot, we're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing port. We might be able to catch her there. She really didn't seem like a bad girl. It's this way. Please, excuse the delay. The airliner should be arriving any time now, so please, be patient. Yo, Alan, it's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, and Sherzard too. Thank you, Idios, for this feast of the eyes. So, what's up? You didn't by chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? A girl in a school uniform? A school uniform from where? From the Genus Royal Academy. Oh, baby, those uniforms are so hot. The contrast of those nearly pleated white skirts and navy blue socks. Oh, yes, I can see them now. I totally forget what the boys' uniforms look like, though. This is just one obsession I don't get. Thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on topic here. So you didn't see a girl in a Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month. And believe me, I watch for those. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I can tell you at least that she hasn't come here. Which means that she came to Roland along the roads without using an airliner. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they've got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me. What does, Estelle? I almost forgot that we found this. Could this be some sort of clue? Oh, right, we did find that. Shara, do you know any places where, Servias trees grow? Servias trees, huh? I'm pretty certain they grow in, Mistwald, south of Roland. Mistwald? That's the forest in the opposite direction from home as Roland, right? It seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's hit up the highway through Roland South Gate. You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck. Ooh, how did I... Okay. Wait up, you're running like a crazed lunatic. Who can just walk at a time like this? Maybe I should think about cutting back on those blasted cigarettes. What are you two up to? You kids again, huh? Actually, we could head back to Bose ASAP. But the airline is not even here yet. I know, that's why we're heading there on foot. It'll take some time, but it's not a distance that we can't cover ourselves. Well, don't wear yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something? Yeah, and the mother of all scoops too. No time to talk, we better make it there today. I wonder if Niall's gonna be alright. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. Oh, aren't they a lovely pair? Friends of yours? Those were the reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on. Right in... Oh! Come on. Damn it. Oh, okay, it's a preemptive strike. We're good. Oh. Does she? She doesn't need anything. Equipment though. Alright, so she's good as well on equipment. Nice. Can we like just stop attacking Joshua, please? Wow. Alright, this way. What? Ooh, I messed up. Oh well. Oh, it did 0. Joshua. Oh my god. We'll love it up. Well, I guess that doesn't matter right now. So, this is Miss Wald, huh? Can you tell us anything, Shira? Someone came through here alright. From what I can see, a number of people passed through here not too long ago. I'd wager Mira we're on the right track. How can you be so sure? Because tracking fugitives is an essential skill for bracers. Anyway, let's check out the woods. Be sure also be sure to keep your voices low. Roger that. Understood. Yeah, we'll be alright. Maybe. Joshua?
Oh, are we done already?
Well, they really thought they could get me, huh? Don't miss. Thank you. Alright, so I'll take it just to follow the main road. Well, if we can call this a main road, I guess. Oh. There's another one over here too. That's funny. Oh, fuck. 2. And then she can do a fire portal for own. Oh, perfect. I don't think this one actually does anything. Oh, wonderful. Am I going in the right direction? Oh, wow. Okay. That was too easy. And to just think something as exquisite as this fell into my hands without almost any effort. Wait till Don and Kyle hear about this one. You surprised me, that's for sure. The way you pulled off that act without, wearing that school uniform was simply astounding. Excuse me. Just what you'd expect from the mademoiselle of an aristocratic family. I said Ariel? Aristocratic family, there we go. Yeah, but what's in the past is in the past. But it certainly doesn't hurt that in this outfit I can deceive almost anyone. That gullible mayor and that dim-witted bracer girl. Idiots, the whole lot of them. What was that? Calm down, though. Let's see what else they have to say. Fine, but I'm not happy about this. Yeah, but that girl seemed pretty tough. I mean, she took care of all the monsters that appear in the mine. The mine? Oh, so you're the one who screwed up their job. If you had just done it like you were supposed to, I wouldn't have had to put on a monkey show to get this thing. My apologies. Forget about it. All's well that ends well. At any rate, those two kids being bracers were an absolute joke. Especially that brainless bimbo. You honestly believe that we could be friends? What a freaking moron. I had to try so hard just to keep from laughing. What's so funny? It's you guys. Yeah, it's the brainless bimbo and her absolute joke of her bracelet partner. And this probably won't come as a surprise to you, but we're gonna beat you up now. Bracers? How did they find... You did a fine job stealing that septium from the mayor's residence, but it looks like you were a little too careless in the end. In accordance to with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with breaking and entering, vandalism, and burglary. It will be in your best interest not to resist, but I'm sure Estelle is hoping you will. This doesn't look good. What are we gonna do now, Gisette? How about you quit quacking in your boots for starters? These braces are nothing more than ragtag group of kids. I think it's time we showed them the real strength of the Capital family. What are you calling kids, you brat? Put it up to here, and I'm going to do something about it right now. Hey, that's my line. Alright, boys, get him. Let's see here. How much am I doing? Not enough. You know what? I mean, a free crit is a free crit. Oh. Plus 10 is plus 10. Wait, how much did it do? Can I kill Joshua? Like, on God? Just let me murder him myself. know what? It's okay. Because this is a really easy one anyway. Now he's dead. Alright, so at this point, we can all just attack her. It's whatever. Okay, never mind. Damn. Well, are you kidding me? Alright, what a heal up first. Okay. At least I did something. Damn, she really hates Estelle, huh? Alright, listen, you better not miss. Oh, it did 0. It didn't miss. Damn, how thick are her clothes? That's pretty crazy. Not enough to level up yet, but that's okay. How in the world? You had enough yet? That's what you get for taking us bracers lightly. And we'll be taking this back if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Hey, that something belongs to me. No, not to you. To the people of Roland, that's who. The sheer nerve you have to say something like that is astounding. Now, excuse me. Now that we've got the crystal back, how about we move on to confession time? That's an interesting name you mentioned. The Kapua family, was it? Me and my big mouth. I absolutely have no idea what you're talking about. So, you want to be a tough egg to crack, do you? I don't mind at all. In fact, I like him that way. What are you trying to do? That's dangerous to be swinging that around. Well, if you can't answer with your mouth, then maybe your body can answer instead. But don't worry, I'll be extra gentle. Get away from me, you crazy witch! I think Shira's enjoying this. Let's just sit back and enjoy the show. Look out, Shira! An orbital gun? Are you alright, Shira? I'm fine. Forget about me. Look at that. An airship? Ha ha ha! Looks like the tables have turned. Oh, excuse me. Looks like the tables are in our favor now, aren't they? Are you okay, Josette? Kyle, you're late. Where have you been? Oh, never mind. Just hurry up and give us a hand. No can do. Our push into the Roland region has been put on hold. Something big came up in the Bose region while you were away. What's that supposed to mean? I don't have time to explain. Hurry and hop on, or I'll have to leave you behind. Crap. Just where do you think you're going? We'll pick this up another day. I don't think you've won either. Payback's gonna be a beast. Give me 1 second. My controller fell out again. I sure wasn't expecting anything like that to come out of the woodwork. Well, looks like they caught us all off guard. This isn't a laughing matter. Right now, I'm so frustrated I don't even know what to think. Well, on the bright side, we did get the Septium Crystal back. Switching gears, that group sure looks like they were a bunch of sky bandits. Yeah, they certainly have the variety. They're certainly of that variety. It also sounds like they made the Bose region their base of operations as well. I certainly wouldn't have expected a group like that to travel all the way to the rural place like Roland. I couldn't care less if they're sky bandits or brigands. I don't know how to pronounce that. The next time I see that scruffy, lying jerk of a tomboy, I'm gonna thwack bam kapow her. What's that supposed to mean? Thus, the Septium Crystal stolen from the mayor's residence was safely recovered. After returning it to the mayor, Estelle and the others returned to the guild to report the details of the incident. Looks like they've had a rough day. Oh, looks like you've had a rough day. Who thought the Sky Bandits would appear? I don't blame you for letting them escape. No, this time it was my fault. I should have been more careful. I'm really far from being in the same league as Cassius. It's not your fault, Shira. I let my emotions get the best of me and I was careless as well. No, you guys did a great job. Your on-site investigation of the mayor's residence was flawless too. Don't you think you should recommend them, Aina? Yes, I was thinking the same thing as well. Recommend? What do you mean? Hold your horses. First comes the payment for a job well done. This is for you both. And take this as well. This is... As of now, you're both junior bracers. In other words, bracers in training. In order to become senior bracers, you need to receive recommendations from all regional branches in the kingdom. This is your recommendation from the Roland branch. Is it really okay for us to have this? I heard that in order to become a full-fledged bracer, we need to achieve something fairly noteworthy. I think in light of the jobs performed in your father's steed, and your great showing here, your achievements are sufficient. However, those achievements are only for your work here in Roland. You'll need to receive recommendations from the other regional branches after achieving success there as well. Bose, Rouen, Zeiss, and finally, Grancel. You've got a long road ahead of you. Even so, I'm really happy. It was worth all the hard work. Now that we've come this far, don't you think we should take a visit to the other regions, Joshua? I had figured you'd say as much. I agree with you, but we can't decide this all by ourselves. We should really discuss it with Deb when he gets home. Right. Oh. That's a telephone, right? Hello, this is the Bracer Guild's Roland branch in the Liberal Kingdom. Ah, it's been a while since we last talked, hasn't it? I see. Are you sure? That's terrible. I wonder if something's happened. Looks that way to me. Yes, that's right. He left one on business the other day. What? I apologize, but this is a little difficult to believe. Understood. I'll pass on the news to his family. They'll be fine. They're bracers too. Yes, and if you hear anything else, please let me know. What's wrong, Aina? It's unusual for you to be so surprised like that. Who was calling? The Bose branch. Something terrible has happened. The airliner, Linde, has disappeared from the Bose region. What? How is that possible? I don't know any of the details, but the Royal Army is conducting a wide-scale search. Due to this event, all flights have been postponed. Well, that explains the backup at the landing port. And... Aina? Estelle, Joshua, please, brace yourselves. Your father, Cassius, was aboard the airliner when which went missing. What? Impossible! That's gotta be some kind of mistake. It seems his name was on the passenger list. Liberal Kingdom Bracer Guild, Roller Branch, Senior Bracer, Cassius Bright, 45. Prologue, A Father's Love, A New Beginning. End. Alright, so that will be it for now. Yeah, that we're on to chapter 1 next. I'll certainly see you guys on the next one. May you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.